I think YouTube's screwed because no one's coming on here whatsoever. So I had done a video like this before, and I'm going to do another one. Now, Dubbuk boxes. Dubbuk boxes are supposed to withhold demonic entities, trapped entities, and how people can actually trap an entity inside of a Dubbuk box. I've got no clue. Unless the entity is attached to an item and they stick the item in a box and set it up. That's the best way of doing it. Now, Dubbuk boxes are very rare to find a really haunted active one. People tend to make them like this, like I'm going to show you in a minute, and then they stick them on eBay, put a backstory on it saying this Dubbuk box is haunted by an evil entity. We get nothing but activity, poltergeist stuff, seeing shadows, and sometimes they put a K2 meter next to it and maybe a little magnet to make the K2 flash even more to make it like the Dubbuk box is haunted. Now, I'm going to show you how to make one, as a prank, or you can make one and have it presented on your channel, and people say, is that Dubbuk box? Oh yeah, it's Dubbuk box. Is it haunted? And you can say whatever you like. I'm being honest. I have made one in the past to show you how easy it is. This one I've got off eBay, kept it for a few months. They said it's haunted, had activity from it whatsoever. Opened it up, nothing happened. But I did put a few extra bits and pieces in just to make it a little bit more heavy, and then I resealed it. Now, some Dubbuk boxes have way too much wax over them, way too much wax. And when you actually open the Dubbuk box, it is a pain to clear all the mess up. So luckily I'm not opening one today. I'm going to show you how to make one. So I was going to use this box, but I decided not to. I'm going to use a bigger box. This is the box I'm going to use. I've got some wax burning in the background. We're on the table at the moment. This is what I'm using. I've got some stuff in there. I'm going to bring the camera down over here. I just dropped one of my little hard drives. Right, can you see? Let's see. You can see that. Hold on it. I know Streamyard's been a bit of pain. So I have got some stuff already in there to seal up. Now, usually people put bones and mostly chicken bones and feathers and stuff like that. Well, I don't have no chicken bones. I did have some feathers somewhere, but I don't know where they disappeared to. They seem to have gone. Maybe they've flown away. Get it? Feathers flown away. Okay. So, what people put in these Dubbuk boxes can vary. Very, very, very. Chicken bones, creepy old photos, coins, jewelry. Some people put like crucifixes, like some form of spiritual thing in there. Some put in like certain like stones, like cinnamon, crystal, and all different other stones and stuff like that. So I'm showing you what I'm going to put in this box. All right, it's already there, but I'm going to take it out and show you. And this ain't going to be sold or anything, so don't think it's going to be sold, because it's not going to be sold. Might give it away one day, I don't know. I might give it away. I might keep it, just for like show presentation. No, my luck, a spirit might jump in and it might come a full blown, real Dubbuk box, but I don't think that'll happen. So what I've done in there, I've got a cone. That's for Pacific month of the year. What month of the year they come out, I don't know. Got a crucifix in there. A candle. Stones, crystals. Can't remember what they are, but there's a few stones in there. Different types, crystals and whatnot. An old King George coin, penny. And an old Queen Elizabeth penny. So that's 2p, right? Then there's an old bottle, which I did wrap up in cotton wool, but it came undone. Now, cotton wool, I don't know how far back cotton wool actually goes back for, but must go back for quite some time, cotton wool. So a bottle wrapped up in cotton wool. And I wasn't going to put this in here because I like this photo, but because I'm keeping the box, it doesn't really matter because I still have the photo. But an old photo, or postcard of a photo of a nice lady. So, one photo, one bottle. No, I could turn around and say that's a poison bottle because poison was put into small bottles like this. It hasn't got poison written on it, but you know, it's a bottle which could have been used for poison. We don't know. So a bottle, a cone, 2 pennies, a candle, and the crystals, and crucifix. All in there. Now this one's got handle. So I could just like set it up and that's it, you know, kind of thing. Now I've got, I need to get some paper actually. So I don't want to make too much mess on the disc. So just give me a second. Now, some people would more likely use black candles and red candles to make it seem a bit more kind of like of a creepy box. Now, I do have like orange, got some white candles burning off here at the moment. Some little tea candles, which is fucking hot. Let's move that one over there. God, Jesus, how fucking hot, man. Well, candles do burn hot, don't they, Steve? Of course they fucking do. So, you see what I put in there? You'll have to scroll back later. All right, hologram. So, as I say, this is just more of like, you know, fun, prank. You know, you can make one and give it to a friend, say, oh, I've got a real Dubbuk box here. There's a real evil demon locked up inside, you know, and, you know, they're going to fucking believe you. Now, this originally did have a lock on it, I suppose, but there's no locking in there. So, some people would actually use string. I don't have string. So, this is going to actually do have a rubber band here, but the rubber band's knackered. But we'll use it for now. See if it will keep the box closed. You know, this is, as I say, like, you know, for a prank, or it could be used for your own kind of like presentation. Oh shit, man. I knew that last band would be no good. Got nothing else I can use. Never mind. Right, as soon as we start sealing it up, it'll be better. So what I'm going to use is white wax first. Try not to burn myself, which I have. That is fucking hot, man. Where's my lighter gone? I had a lighter here somewhere. Use a couple more tea light candles. I think I've got one over here somewhere as well. No, I've actually got quite a few tea light candles, but I don't really want to be using too much wax, to be honest with you. Got a little black bit one here. So what you need to do is try to get it so it's like covered up. No, I'm just going to get a tissue, wet tissue, to keep damping my hands, otherwise I'm going to keep burning myself. Get a wipe or something. The only thing is, like, you know, it is going to take a little while to actually as long as I can get it to seal up, that's the main thing. And you can blow on it to cool it down rather quickly. Right, it's actually sealing now. Oh, jeez, fucking hot. It looks like it's black, but it's not. It is actually white. So luckily, I actually bought some paper out, because this would go all over my desk. No, you ain't got to make a proper job of it, because Dubbuk boxes are always kind of like messed up. Let that cool down a little bit. And then we can do the sides. Now, I've got some other things I'm going to be putting on this later, so I need to get some glue down. Now, as I say, no spirits have been harmed in this. This is just like for you to know how a Dubbuk box is made. So I'm using white wax first. I'm going to seal the sides up as well in a minute when this wax cools down. Looking good, yeah, looking good. Would you make one and give it to a friend and say, hey, look, I bought a Dubbuk box. And apparently it's got a very haunted, evil, demonic spirit inside the box. I dare you to open it. Now, would your friend actually open it? Would you pay him to open it and watch him really freak out and get scared? I would. I bloody well would, I tell you, man. You know, some people like make it a bit more kind of like decorative by putting a lot more wax on it. You know, you don't even need half this wax. But I have seen people cover the whole bloody box full of wax. Not personally, but I have seen it on, you know, like YouTube channels where someone bought a box and it's like covered all over. Now, to me, that's just a waste of fucking wax. They must have plenty of money to burn. So these tea lights take a little bit of time to burn down. Now, I have got some red ones here, well, orangey red, which is taking quite a while to burn down, actually. But I've also got some black candles, which I don't want to use too much of because these are bloody expensive to buy. These are magic spell candles. I've actually seen someone burn a candle and the bloody glass exploded on him. Now, when people make like more of a decorative kind of thing, yeah, they ain't really helping in any way, really. So all they're doing is just putting a shitload of extra wax on. Can't get the bloody light of it now. Yeah, put it on eBay for 100 quid. Say there's been like, you know, found in. So, you know, I'll tell you some of the stories I've actually read on Dubbuk boxes, yeah, in a minute. So, that's the front at the moment. I'll put a little bit more wax there. That's the side. Another bit of the side. Now, you could always put like fingerprints on it. Make it look like the spirit's been trying to claw at it. No, that's just making it, making my fingers a mess. Oh, shit. No, I'm not going to do that to make my fingers right a mess. Like that bit. Oh, look, all the wax has come off underneath. I think this candle I made myself, actually, from old bits of candle. It's all come off onto the paper. That's right, just spread it on there. Spread it like a bit of butter. It's going to be fun getting the candle wax off my fingers later. Yeah, this candle I made myself out of odd bits of candle. That's why it's like so fucking messy. Right, let that cool down a little bit. Oh, stop reading my mind. Stop reading my mind, you. I'm going to need a penknife or something to scrape this fucking wax off my fingers soon. Right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go and send that to my my neighbour upstairs. Wrap it up, all in a nice bit of birthday present, gift wrapping or something. So, oh, this was downstairs for you. She'll open it up. I think, what the fuck is that? Shit. Right. So, as some people like to make it a look more spookier by adding different colour wax. This is red wax. Looks like blood. No, it really looks like blood. Right, let that cool down. Stick a pen. Oh, you have to wait and see what I'm going to be putting on in a minute, bro. You'll have to wait. You'll have to wait. Some people, I'm not going to do it, but some people put an upside down cross in wax or an actual cross itself upside down. I'm not going to do that. No, I've got more respect in Christ than the demon. Cool. Looks like blood splatters, don't they? Right, let that cool down. £100 is yours, hologram. How's that? Buy it as a gift for your partner, who got one, or your mum and dad, or your sister, or buy it for someone who you don't like. You said £100. Is it worth £100? I don't know. As I say, people sometimes like cover the whole top up. I'm not doing that. Now that one's still kind of wet. So I've just got to wait for it to. Well, I just blew that out. Thing is, these things I tend to like the little pad things that's inside it. with the wick. They tend to float around and stop it from melting. These ones are empty, so they can go in the bin later. God, looks gory, man. Looks gory. That's actually done across on its own. Sorry, God. See that? Let that cool down. Got some black wax to put on as well. But I don't know if it's actually going to show up as black. I think it's going to be more white than anything else. Oh, but the wick fell off there. I ain't got nothing to dig it out with. Oh, actually, I've got a screwdriver. I'll just cover it up. Oh, come on. Hello, shrimp. Well, I'm just showing you how to build, well, not build, but how to make a divot box. Now, I might put a little bit of wax there. Just to, oh, that's hot. Just to cover the, as I say, no spirits were harmed in this demonstration. So you ain't got to worry about that, guys. Do not ponder. Did Steve hurt a spirit on that? Who did he conjure up? No one. Didn't conjure anyone up. I swear on it. So you could, as I say, like, you could do this. No, I'm not saying make it and bloody sell it. That's wrong, you know, kind of thing. But you could actually make it and have it on your own desk. You could even do like a video prank. Pretend you bought it off eBay. And make out that there's something demonic inside it. If you do that, that's up to you. That's another one emptied. That's full already over there, empty. Lucky I've got newspaper, I'll tell you, man. So what I'm going to do is just do like a few streaks. Candle thingy is like really. Shame I didn't know how to do a pentagram. Oh, hang on, I just realised I need to mop a little bit up. Just remembered. Hey, shrimp, want to buy a haunted divot box? I've just got it. It's really haunted. I'll tell you, it's really haunted. I'll tell you something what happened last night, man, and I'm not going to tell you just yet. But something crazy happened last night. and it scared the shit right out of me. A little bit more redness up here. I ain't got to do this side yet. No, I'm not going to cover it all up because it's just costing me too much bloody money on what's the name. Just done it again. It's like really weird. Just like little drips, drip, 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 drip. Fuck. That one is fucking hot. It's turned the glass black. Right, that one can go out. Now for some black candle. Black one. I'm not going to use too much black. Just going to let it drip. These are supposed to be spell candles, actually. I'm not going to burn too much of this. Just put a bit on the front and that's it. Looks like spotted dick. A spotted dick. Right, I had to blow that out. Just dump the rest of that on there. Finish that off. Right, so I am going to have to scrape a little bit of this off, I think. A full screwdriver. Right, this next bit I'm going to do off camera, so I don't want you seeing what I'm doing. Can't be watching every bit of it, you know. Right, so I need a pin. I don't know if they'll stay on there, that's the only thing. I might stick some wax on it as well. Yeah, what happened last night, right, was a bit scary because I went to bed around about 3 o'clock, I think it was, just after 3 o'clock. So I was kind of tired after the stream. And I've probably been laying there about half an hour, 3/4 an hour. I remember looking at my watch when it happened. But there's a great massive bang from inside the flat. I don't know what the hell it was. I grabbed me a little camcorder. I got out of bed and I thought, right, I need to find out what this was. Because it was a massive bang, I tell you, man. Sounded like something fell, put it that way. So I've gone in the kitchen. The first place I went in the kitchen. Everything seemed to be in place there, right? Nothing falling down. I've gone in the living room. Well, I wouldn't know if anything fell down there because of the fucking shit in there. But everything seemed to be, as it was from the other day. Nothing falling down in here. I wasn't going to open the cupboard in the hallway because it just would have made enough noise for waking the neighbours up. I've gone into the bathroom. The tap is running slightly. Now, I always turn the tap off 100%. So I don't want to be, my water bill's already gone up. So when I turn it off, I always turn it off so it doesn't drip. The tap was dripping. Well, the tap was running slightly, yeah. And there's a plastic container which was on the side of the bath. Now, that was actually inside the bath. I picked up one item and I picked it up and dropped it. Wasn't that. Picked another item up, dropped it. Wasn't that. Picked the plastic container up, dropped it, and it sounded like that. I thought maybe it was that. I don't know. Now, the bathroom window, I think, was closed, so there couldn't have been a draft that actually knocked anything down in the bathroom. I left the camcorder in there for 10 minutes and came back, turned it off, went back to bed, and nothing else happened. I went to view the camcorder this afternoon, and all what was on it was blackness. So I forgot to turn the bloody IR light on, didn't I? So there weren't nothing in there. So I really do not know. One of them's stuck, but the other one ain't stuck for some reason. I might have to put a little bit of wax there. Here as well. Right, let that dry off. That should be right like that. It shouldn't fall off. Nope, I'm going to do another one here. Put that there. Now this glue isn't that brilliant anyway. Fucking shit, super glue, I tell you. So what I'm doing is putting the super glue on it and then dropping some hot wax around it to try and bind it. Seems to be working. Well, at the moment it is anyway. You're going to like this in a minute. I just didn't want to show you this bit. Now, while those ones are drying, I'm going to put one up there. I think I should charge a hologram for his damn ideas. No, Steve, I should be charging you for the ideas. Yeah, you say so, mate. Might need to put one near as well in a minute. I need to get some proper super glue. This is shit. As long as I don't glue my fucking fingers together, that's the main thing. Something just touched. Whoa, something's touched my fucking hair. Felt like my hair was going up there. It's only a joke, don't worry, guys. It's only a prop. It's only a prop. That's the word I was trying to think of earlier. A prop or a prank. A prop or presentation. So I'll have to edit that as a prop. What's that? P-R-O-P in it, prop. Save. Yeah, I'll stick one there. It's not going to be centered, but never mind. Which we'll have to do. Ugh. Well, at least we got 6 people watching. I didn't think I was going to get any to watch tonight. Right. I've got super glue on my hands. I've got waxy fingers. No, do I need one at the back? Yes, I do. I'll just blew the fucking candle out. Where's that super glue? Quickly put one at the back. Quick before the candle wax dries up. Oh. I need to light up again anyway. Yeah, I've done it running all the way round. So I need to light the candle back up. Let's light this candle back up if I can get it in there. I can't get it in there. I'm going to use a bit of newspaper, which I didn't want to use, but I'm going to have to there's a soap covering thingamajig. Can't wait to see it. No, I bet you can't fucking wait. Don't get me beard in the fire. Yeah. That's got too much on that one. I had to scrape a bit off. That looks pretty cool, that one. Just got to wait for the wax to dry it off. God, I've got more fucking wax on the newspaper than on the box, I think. Right, let that dry off. Let me go and wash my hands. I need a knife actually. I've got a knife. Don't use the knife. I think I've got a knife. I can scrape some of this shit off. Don't worry, I'm not going to do a blood offering. God, it stinks of fucking candle smoke in here, man. Need to put one on that side. Glue again. And I need another bit of wax. Maybe I'll light this one up. Anything might not up now. Can't I need some more wax? Shit. How I never scorched my hand when I had that weird possession time. It was like fucking crazy. Got more fucking wax on a screwdriver and anything else. I've noticed there is a bit of a gap on that one, so I need to put some wax there. Right, give it 2-3 minutes to let it dry off, and then you can see it. Well, if you look at the beginning, you'll see what I put in there. I put a old little bottle in there, which could have been used as a poison bottle. There's a picture of a Victorian lady on a postcard. I put 2 old pennies in, one King George and one Queen Elizabeth. Some crystals, a candle, and something else. About 5 or 6 items in there. Should have watched from the beginning. You was late. You have to watch later. I need to move these candles that way. Dropping bits of broken candle on the floor. I'm going to chuck this 2 light candle bits out. Put that pin back. Right, so how long did that take to make? Let's see, half hour probably, longer than that. It's like I keep burning the wax all the time. Oh dear. I just moved this paper. Right, are you ready for the final? Drum roll, please. Da, da, da. Right, there's the front. Let me go on to that's the front. Is that enough pentagrams for you? No? Okay. One there. Another 3 there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this one is a bit too covered up. 10 pentagrams you just cost me. 10 pentagrams you owe me. Stick a pentagram on Steve would look better. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll stick 1 on. No, I'd stuck fucking 10 on. But that is a prop. Good thing is it's got its handle. I didn't put any underneath. It did spill a little bit, but that is the final outcome. You know, some people would actually cover it from head to toe, but that's okay for me. And that's how you make a divot box, guys and girls. No spirit was harmed, I guarantee you with that, yeah? I didn't do a summoning. I didn't cast a spell to entrap a spirit because I don't know how to do that. But you could make one yourself and you could either keep it as a prop when you're doing your ghost hunting streams. You could build it and give it as a prank to someone, pretend it's like something evil and demonic inside there, and when they open it, you just like make a big bang on the table and scare the shit out of them, saying that was a demon, not you, that banged on the table. Or you could give it to one of your worst enemies by sticking it in the box and posting it to someone. When they open it, they think, what the fuck is that? And when they open it, if all shit starts happening, then yeah, you might have actually caught a demon or a spirit while you was actually making it. No, I don't think I caught any spirit when I was making it. So let's try something out. Now, the photo I had in the living room for quite a while, yeah. The only spirits in that box that I just created, whether good, bad, evil, demonic, light up those devices for me, please. And do it again. Could that be my phone? Do it again. Light up. Red. Did I accidentally trap a spirit inside the box? If I did light up red, light this one up if I trapped a spirit in it by mistake. Too fucking late now. You've not going to open it up and put a note in there, sucker. Why is that going off? That's going off, isn't it? And I don't know why. Why is that going off? Can't tell me the truth. If there's a spirit trapped inside there, so I could take screenshots at that, right? Showing that that is active, right? And I could stick on eBay and ask for 100 quid for it. Will I get 100 quid for it? I'm going to get some photos actually. You watch everyone be looking on fucking eBay in the next couple of weeks, seeing if I bloody put it on eBay for sale. Tell you one thing, I suddenly got a bad headache again. I was going fucking mad now, look. If I've trapped a spirit in there, prove it. Light all three up. Could be the TV that's interacting with it. Let's bring my K2 meter. Let me out, let me out. I've trapped my mate Nigel inside there. I've called his spirit over and I've trapped his soul within the box. Maybe because I put those pentagrams on it. That's kind of like spooking me out a little bit now. Get it? Ghosts, spooks, spooking out. You never know, the picture could have been like spooky, active. Maybe the woman inside the box on the photo is like pissed off now. Maybe the coins could have been somehow have an attachment to them. Where's Tammy? Listen, oh, what do you like to know? She's on the windowsill, I think. No, she ain't. She's here. She's going to walk past me any second now. There you are. She's alive. I've not chopped her up and put her soul in the box. That's going fucking mental now. I wonder if I have trapped something inside there. Right, that's freaking me out. Was that a good idea, making a Dubbuk box just to show you how easy it is? That is actually freaking me out now. That actually looks better. What one would you prefer to buy? The one that I originally bought for eBay, this one, or that one? If you never knew me yet, if you never knew me and you want to buy a Dubbuk box, what one would you actually buy? This one or that one? I'll probably go for that one because it's got all the pentagrams around it. I have actually got a small one somewhere. Where it is, I don't know. A very small Dubbuk box. Probably about the size of that. But this box, which I was going to originally use, I'm going to make a REM pod out of that one. So I've got some soldering to do tomorrow. I've got a real bad headache again, man. I feel a bit sick. Maybe it's because all the candles I was burning, it's making me feel a bit sickified. But as I say, you won't see that on eBay. You won't go on eBay, guarantee it. Even though I could do with some extra cash, you won't go on eBay. Right, that is going on the bed out of my way. But yeah, last night was kind of like freaky because like whatever banged or fell was loud enough to actually wake. I was actually asleep. You know, I wasn't in one of those kind of like dozing modes. I was actually asleep because I put my earplugs in and I thought, you know, if anything happens, you know, like sometimes it does happen at night time when I'm asleep, it wakes me up. So I thought, you know what, I won't put my earplugs in now. I'll wait until later, you know, like in the morning. As soon as I start hearing them sheds upstairs making noise, then I can just roll over, get my earplugs and plug them in my ear. So that's what I decided to do. Took my earplugs out, lay back down and fell asleep. And it's around about 3:40. I heard this great big bang. What the fuck was that? And I thought, what is that noise? No, what the fuck hell was it? So, you know, I've got my camcorders over there, so I grabbed one and I just did a video, you know, like seeing if I could find out what it was, but I didn't upload the video. I formatted it because when I put the camera in the bathroom for 10 minutes, it's just pitch black in there. Couldn't see nothing. You know, I've got an IR light on there, but it kind of like lights up as a circle and kind of like blurs things out. So I thought, nah, fuck it. So when I reviewed it this morning, it's just pitch black in there. I thought, well, can't upload that, can we? No. Not that I ever do put a camera in the bathroom. I put it in there, I came back out here for 10 minutes and I needed to get a drink anyway, so I went back out. I thought, right, it's been in the bathroom 10 minutes, I'll just go bring it back in, turn it off, bring it in and check it during the daytime, which I did do. It could be, mate. A lot of them I found metal detecting. I've got like 3 coin books, and 2 of them are full of old pennies. That's where I took them from. King George and an early Queen Elizabeth one. So I put a couple of those in. If you watch from the beginning, you'll see exactly what I put in there. I put like a little bottle in there, which I found over at the Mitcham Common, because someone found a bottle dump over there. And it's only like about that big. And I stuck that in there with cotton wool. Wrapped up with cotton wool. A Victorian lady on a postcard. Candle. One of those like tea candles. 2 coins. The bottle. The picture. Pine cone. I put pine cone in there as well. So I didn't have no chicken wings, chicken bones or feathers to stick in there. I did have some feathers somewhere, but they must have flown away. The spirit of the bird probably just picked up the feathers and flew out the window one day. So I used to have them on the altar table, but they ain't there anymore. They've disappeared. So yeah, and a cross. Yeah, I put a cross in there. Why put a cross in the box when I put pens on the outside? Only some fucking crazed ass nut would do that. Well, I am a nut sometimes, and a crazed ass one. But yeah, I put a crucifix inside the box, and outside the box, 10 pentagram things. So yeah, she probably had the feathers. Probably stuck them up her arse. Thinking I'll stick them up my bum. They might sprout out, and then I can be a flying cat later on. I'll tell you right, I'm not being nasty, but when that cat goes, I'll be happy. As long as she don't fucking haunt me. So I've had enough of her for the last 10 years, man. I think I've had her about 10 years. And she, although she got fatter, she ain't no wiser. She still runs around like a little fucking kitten does. She's always meowing for food. When she wants to be picked up, I'll pick her up and she's usually off my lap within 5 minutes. So what's the point of picking her up if she's off my lap in 5 minutes, Pointless. Don't tell me that, for fuck's sake, man. Not another 10 years of this damn cat. When she goes, when she is actually gone, and she's solid as a rock, I just got to stick her in a carrier bag, then stick her in my backpack. Hopefully she won't smell. And I'll go over the common and I'll dig a hole and I'll stick her in the common. At least she's got all that ground to run around in the spirit world. But no, my luck, I'll come home and there'll be a splitting image spirit of her standing there, fucking going, meow, meow, wanting fucking food. Can you just imagine a ghost cat coming back because she wants fucking food? I take all the cat food with me, I just fucking dump it there with her. So there you got loads of food there for your journey to the spirit world. Don't come back. I had you for 10, 15, 20 years or whatever year. Please do not come back. Stay where you are. Go and visit your cat family up in the animal kingdom, wherever they are. And maybe when I die, I might meet up there as well. But yeah, ta-da! I'll just fucking walk home or get a bus, and I'll be happy that, I've no longer got a cat. But then I'll come home, and within a couple of days, probably be hearing meow, meow. Now, is that Tammy or is that a demon? Because apparently demons make cat noises, and they can manifest as a cat. So if I see a manifestation of a cat, I'm going to wonder if it's her spirit or it's a demon. But yeah, I think I'll probably take her over the common when she goes and just bury her over there. Could give her a Viking death. I mean, could give her a Viking burial. How about that, Make a nice little campfire and stick her on top and barbecue kitty. There's a ghost cat in the film Ghost of Berkeley Square. I won't be surprised. A lot of people do say that they see ghost images of their beloved animals. I think they come back because they know that they've looked after well. Well, she's had a few little slaps, across the backside for shitting everywhere and making a mess. But they say if you abuse a cat will not ever come near you again. All right, get your claws off my bloody cushion. No, she's caught up. I've told you about clawing that, haven't I? Stupid cat. Keep your paws off. Little shithead. They shove away like you do sometimes. Yeah, as I say, some people say that they see the apparition of their loved pets. But if you've abused a dog or cat, they won't come near you. They will keep away from you. They'll hiss and spit and jump at you, and I say they won't come near you, but they will jump and claw you to shit. So they know that you've abused them, and they don't like that. Cats and dogs are meant to remember that kind of stuff. But she's had a few little taps, on the nose or on the backside, I've not abused her because otherwise she wouldn't keep coming over near me and keep meowing to be picked up and anything like that. So, I've seen people kicking their animals, which I think's wrong. No, thank you. Albert, the spirit here, said he was a taxidermist. Albert, when she goes, don't you fucking coming back taxidermy and bringing them back, thank you very much, mate. No, I'm not getting a taxidermy. Why would I need to do that? I've had to do this fucking long and I've got fed up with her some of the times, just seeing a stuffed Tammy, sitting there, it's going to get me kind of oh, God. Hang on a minute, I've got to feed my cat. And I've gone out and bought cat food, and I'm thinking, why have I bought cat food when she's fucking stuffed? No, that ain't going to happen. I don't know. But I'm not staying on much longer. I've got too much of a headache today. I've had a headache all fucking day today. I had to text her upstairs saying, I've got a really bad headache. Can you ask your kids not to keep running and jumping about, please? And she goes, yeah, I'll talk to them. And it carried on for about 10, 15 minutes longer, then it stopped. It was quiet for about an hour or two, then it started up again. I thought, fuck's sake. She says text you if you get a lot of noise, and she'll try to keep it quiet. Yeah, she keeps it quiet for a little while, then it fucking starts up again. It stops around about 7:30, 8 o'clock time when they all go, when the kids go to bed. Sometimes you might hear one of the little ones get up and run to the bathroom, and that's around about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Just so no spirits that might conjure up here goes up there. I don't want to fucking put complaints in and get me kicked out. So I'd like to know how they can get a spirit into a box and bind them into a box. I think the only people who know how to do that really are Jewish people and witches and maybe wizards. And maybe, like, people do, black magic and all this demonic kind of shit, I'd never trap a spirit in a box. I'll have to ask my doctor to get me some. Oh, fucking head is killing me tonight. I'm going to have to get some ibuprofen. I've got them here. No, I'm taking a codeine, I think. I've got to go up to the doctors this week. I need to find out about my brain scan. I thought I would have had a letter from the hospital with the results. Because they said to me, what do you want done with the results that I'm sent to you or the doctor? I said, well, can you send one to me and one to the doctor? I'll tell you what, I'll just send to the doctor and you'll have to ring up for the results. Oh, dear. I had to send an email to a company today, yeah. I ordered 5 of these boxes, yeah, and 5 of these boxes. Packed the same, just slightly a different size, yeah, just slightly. I got the order of 5 of these, but I only got 1 of those. So I sent them an email saying, like, I would have rang them up, but the office hours like 9 till 3 apparently. So I want to make some more DC boxes and other kind of bits and pieces. So I emailed them and I said, look, I've got 5 of one box and 1 of the other boxes. I ordered 5 of each. So where's the other 4? I'm just going to see if I've got a reply, which I don't think I have. No. Because that's a bit of a piss take, because I spent like over 20 odd quid on 10 boxes, project boxes. Like one project box, one particular version is only like nearly 2 quid, up about £1.85, so. And that's with VAT. The other box is like £2 something. Now, I've got the cheaper ones, but I didn't get the more expensive ones. Because the more expensive ones were like £2.50 each or something like that. Then I had the postage on top. So I spent out, say, around about 28 quid for 10 boxes with postage. And I didn't get them all. So, and I want to keep that email. Move to Virgin Media and delete live tree. Yeah, I think I've probably got enough bits to make about maybe another 3 DC boxes. The basic standard ones. these ones. And then I want to make some more of these, which are the vibration detectors. I did make a one yesterday actually. And I also need to make some more EM pumps, but I ain't got the boxes for those yet. Got to wait until I get the next payment before I can order some, because they are them boxes. These only used to be like £2.50, £3 each, and they're £7 each. So the price is like well doubled on those ones. I built this one yesterday. A DC box. It's got a UV light on it. I was going to put 2 other LEDs in it, but I thought I couldn't be bothered. I did build another one of these yesterday as well, but I can't remember where I put it. I think it might be in the drawer. Rose wanted one, so I've had to build one for Rose. One of the DC boxes will go up for Rose. Those disco lights will be going up for Rose. And if I can get some more of those boxes, I'll probably build a couple of EM pumps as well. I don't know why, but I've been having problems trying to build fucking EM pumps lately. So I want to build another one with these meters, but these meters are broken. It's old Dave Dimlow had one. He's always been wanting an analog EM pump, and I bought some of those meters, but they weren't the right ones. The ones I bought were the ones which wanted like a lot of bloody battery power. You know what I mean? A lot of battery power. You're talking about probably 3 9-volt fucking batteries. So I've dumped them somewhere. But then I come across some other analog meters. I bought those ones and they worked okay, but I don't know what I've done with them. I think I only had about 2 or 3 left actually, but I wanted to build another one for myself because I never kept it. Dave had one. John, he had one. And I think I made one other one for someone else, but that was like, fucking years and years ago. But I never kept one myself. So I want to build one for myself again. But I don't know what meter it was. I don't know if I got it off eBay or Amazon. And eBay now actually removed all your purchases for the last several years, kind of thing. And I have looked for my eBay and I can't find any of the actual meters that I bought from eBay. So I might got it off Amazon. So I'll have to check my Amazon account, see if I can find if I bought them from there. I even bought a load of parts. I even got some little breadboards made up from some YouTube videos where they showed you these PCB boards, which you had to like send the actual diagram over to PCB manufacturer in China, and they're supposed to work, these devices. One of them was like a EMF detector, which I believe I showed you before. It won't work. Didn't work. I've got all the components, exact components. I sold them all in, and it won't work. I had about 20 boards made, which cost me like about 30 quid, and it still won't work. these boards I've got made up. I need bought a couple of these little LED things. So they were expensive. I bought 5 of them. But no, didn't want to work. So I spent out quite a lot of money a couple of years ago getting all these boards printed out so I could make several, sell a few to get some of the money back on buying all the bits and pieces. And they still didn't want to work. This is just junk I pulled off some circuit boards. Another 2 boxes in there with stuff. Don't know what's in there. Actually, one box. Oh, it's got a puzzle. Yeah, I ordered something here off eBay and they sent me a fucking puzzle. I complained, I said, hey, I didn't order a fucking puzzle. Oh, sorry, sent you the wrong item. We'll refund you. Never got my money back. Never got the item I wanted. Gotta be careful when you buy stuff off Amazon, eBay. I was just reading an article on the newspaper, yeah. This woman buys bottled water, Evelyn water. And she saw like an ad on Amazon for a packet of Evelyn water and it's cheap. So she gets an order through. And the box should have been like that, you know, box of 24 water. But when she gets it, there's a little box like that sitting on the doorstep. And it had little fucking miniature bottles of like Evelyn water in it. She was like gutted, man. People said, well, you should read like, you know, the fucking adverts properly. So she screwed herself over, really. I would like to build another radio actually, like, but it's too complicated. Might build myself another multi-box. Where's my multi-box, shithead? Let's make crystal box. I don't know where my multi-box is. Oh, it is. See my multi-box, which I've got here. I need to do some repair work. That one needs to be stuck up there again. You got a static detector and also a vibration detector running off the so you got like a vibration noise detector, you got a static detector, you got DC box, you got a touch sensor and an ion detector there, but for some reason that don't want to work at the moment. I think the cable might have fallen off. Got a ghost box built into it. Little flashlight built in, and that's the touch sensor / ion detector. The ion detector picks up like lightning from thunderstorms. It also picks up from plasma balls, which I did a video on before. So I wouldn't mind making something else like this actually. I have got a couple more of these project boxes, but my hole drilling is like diabolical, as you can see. But it's only for my own personal use. Yeah, I did make one for Paranormal Nightmare TV, the Foreign Brothers. They actually used it on a couple of investigations, but then that's the only time I saw them use it actually. They were getting hits on the DC box. And I think the static detector as well. And I also need some more of these boxes to make some more power sensors. Hello, Abby. Angela. Like my homemade divot box. Look at that. It's even got pentagrams all the way around it. How sexy that looks. Put K2 meter on it, and the K2 meter was going crazy. Don't know why. I think conjure up many spirits to trap inside it. Let's see if it still goes off. Is there anyone trapped in there? I was just wondering, it might have been picking it up from my TV. No, it wasn't, because I'm right near the TV. So it wasn't the TV that was setting it off. Weird. Maybe there's just there interacting saying, hey, yeah, it's a good box, Steve, but you should have put the pentagrams on. Hi, Mark. So if you watch from the beginning of this video, when I finish it and it goes uploaded to YouTube properly, you see what I put in the box, and you'll see me making the box, not the actual making it, but making the divot box itself, putting all the candle wax and all that shit on there, burning my hands and getting super glue on my fingers, which I still got. But it's just like, as it says in the, what's the name, how to make a divot box for a prank, or, well, it did say presentation, but I've changed it over to how to make a divot box as a prank or for own prop. Why am I halfway through on YouTube on that? Oh, don't have to rush. I'm not staying much longer. I've got too much of a headache tonight. Not tonight, Josephine, please, darling. I've got too much of a headache. I had to say that all day today. Doesn't seem to want to go. I wonder if it's Edward affecting me. Edward, are you affecting my head today? Was you haunted before you came here? Now that box is quiet now. Don't know what made K2 meter go obliterating though. Maybe they was just like, admiring it, putting their energy onto it, making it a little bit active for me. So, no, I ain't a bad box, Steve, but, you shouldn't put the pentagrams on. Why put a crucifix in a box and then pentagrams outside the box? That doesn't make sense. Well, don't think nowadays, do you really? You just put any old shit in there. I've got squash, which is like, diluted squash, which has got more water in it than anything, really. Don't know if this water was squash. That was squash. Let me go and get some water. I ain't really been drinking much coffee lately, actually. Don't know why, but coffee seems... The coffee I buy is usually always the same coffee. Although it's cheap coffee, I'm used to it. And when I drink coffee, I think, oh, nice cup of coffee. But over the last couple of weeks, coffee doesn't taste as good as it used to, Don't know if it's my taste buds or what, but it hasn't been as tasty as it normally is. Chair just moved. What, the back one? Is usually the cat. I don't know how much water you're supposed to drink each day. I know I had some last night before I went to bed. Drank a cupful. I don't really want to keep drinking a lot of water or drinks during the night time because it does tend to make me get woken up and make a couple of trips to the bathroom. I usually go twice before I go to sleep. I'll go in there, have a quick pee, and I'll come back and I'll sit there thinking, give it 5 minutes and sit and go again, which I normally do. So I have another second quick pee, come back, jump in bed, and usually I'll get woken up thinking that I need to go. And I usually go different times in the morning. I'll get up, go for a pee, come back in bed. Then it depends on what time I wake up. Like if it's 7:30 when them bastards wake me up, I usually get up, go to the bathroom again and come back and jump back in bed, put the earplugs in and just go back to sleep. I'm just trying to think of what to do this week. Next week actually. Weekend I'm going to stay in to try and do some more building stuff. I might do a little video of me building like an EM pump or something and upload it on my Ghost Gear channel. Things I want to build, I can't really build because I ain't got the project boxes. And I don't get payment until, well, it's supposed to be next week, but because it's bank holiday, I think. I can't even tell you what the date is today. I think it's the 5th. Same way, I don't even know. I only got my other TV turned on to check on the calendar. Because where I've got my setup, the main functions of the time, the calendar and all that, shows up on that screen. Although it shows me the time and the date on here, if I click on it, it won't bring up the calendar. It'll bring it up on the other screen, but it won't bring up on this screen. I don't know why PhotoPad Imager was there then. Might ring that company up tomorrow actually. So how come you only sent me 6 project boxes when I ordered 10? And then they say what ones I saw, I've emailed you. Check the email. I ring you up to find out you got the email, okay? And I say I've got 5 of these and 1 of these. And there's enough of them in there for all 10 boxes in that box you sent me. But you only sent me 6 boxes instead of the 10 I ordered. When I used to do my bushcraft and stay up overnight, you'd hear the old woodpecker pecking at the tree for a little while before it starts getting dark. And then early in the morning, around about 5:30, 6 o'clock, when it starts getting light, it'd be back at it. Suppose they don't break their beaks, woodpeckers. Then I'd hear footsteps of the ponies coming around. The weirdest thing is though, the amount of time I've been up there, whether it's been daytime or nighttime, I've never seen a fox up there. I've seen deer. There's deers up there, There's pheasants up there. There's woodpeckers. There's pigeons and other types of birds. But I've never seen. Well, there's sometimes crows up there as well. You know, I've heard up there. I've never seen fox up there. And there's got to be fucking holes in the ground where foxes have been most probably. Where it could have been like a badger fucking hole, but that's well on the other part of the property. Tommy don't actually own it. He's like illegally on it, but he said I can use it to metal detect. And I've never really metal detected on down because it's just like too junky. But down where the old caravan used to be, there used to be fucking great big holes down there. I don't know whether foxes or badgers or what. So don't go too close to it, Steve. If fucking someone might pull you down. Someone from like, you know, what's that bloody word called? Was it Mediterranean people? You know, no, not Mediterranean. That's fucking, you know, the people from the inner world might come up and grab you down. You know what I was looking on eBay for yesterday and Amazon, and I can't find anywhere. There was one on there a few months ago, but no more. These pressure pad things, yeah. I was looking for a couple of these, but I couldn't find any. Right, this one don't work, I don't think, because the cable's broken. And I don't know where that cable goes to. I don't think it works anymore. You know what? I'm a fucking idiot. No wonder the other one might not have worked. Hang on, what have I do with it? That's the broken one. Screwdriver. Where's the screwdriver I had earlier? I just realised why it didn't work. I know that's a bit rusty inside, but could be dead batteries. I know one of them used to work though. I did do a little repair job on this the other day. Stuck some glue on it. None of them work. Shame, because they used to be really good, these were. They're pressure pads. And you had to like put, if you remember, I had a Bible on there one time. And the Bible fell off. This one might not work because it's got a lot of rust on it. I'll have to try and clean that rust off sometime. But yeah, I was looking for these on Amazon and eBay. Couldn't find any. These were good little gadgets, these were. Put something on it, and their spirit was to have the energy to move the thing that's on it. It set the alarm off. Hello, Ian. They all float Mark. Not me. I won't be watching it, mate. I won't be watching it. Some guy got arrested the other day, didn't he? Throwing shotgun shells near one. I think it was near the palace or something. But what a fucking dick! Surprised he wasn't shot dead. Because you know, throwing shotgun shells, they might have thought he was armed. Right, nothing there. I thought just admiring it when the K2 meet was going off. Like, you know, God, that looks good, Steve. Good little build there. Why put a cross in the box though? Then you cover it with like pentagram metal things on the outside. Don't know. That was his fault. That was like fucking Hologram's idea. If I'd load the crosses, which I do have somewhere, I would have put crosses on them. But I don't know what I did with them. Right, I'm going to go. So if you want to find out what's in the box, then watch the video in a minute when it's uploaded for YouTube properly. And then you'll see. Now, I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow or not. We'll see how I feel. So I feel like now, well, I've got too much red headache. I doubt I'll be on. The only reason I'll come on, because I said to you that I'll come on, show you how to make a Dubbuk box. Because I made one. Don't think I'll put it on eBay. I could do. And con some little poor sod out of like 100 quid or something, you know. You know, there are Dubbuk boxes on eBay, but you won't see that one on there. I'll rather give it to someone as a mystery gift or something, you know. Send it to one of my evil past friends and say it's all, you know, put a note in saying, I hope you like this cursed object. Don't think throwing it away will help you with the curse, because the curse is on the box and not inside the box. And as soon as you touch the box, which you've already done, you've been cursed. No, that's just like a prop, as you know, kind of like for show. The original one I bought off eBay was that one. They reckon there's a negative spirit attached to this one. And yeah, I fell for it and spent about 30 quid on the box, I think it was. Got it home, left it for a few months. Then I decided to open it live on channel, and people saying, don't do it, please, don't do it. And I went and done it and nothing happened. This box I'm going to be using to build another DC box kind of thing. Like a REM pod with the 10mm LEDs, and I might put like an LED in the middle there for the power on and off. The antenna will come either, actually I think I'll put the antenna probably here, maybe. Have the 4 LEDs, 1 there, 2, 3, 4 antenna there. And hide the battery inside of here. So it didn't have a clip on it, but never mind. Right, so I've got to go. I've got too much of a headache, so I might be on tomorrow. I might not. Depends how I feel. All right, catch you later. Bye for now. Have a good night. Ciao, ciao. Look at my eyes. Look how nicely deep blue they are. Does my eyelids go up? Can you see the blue, or is it all white up there? Does it look like a... I can't even get my eyelids, eyes going up. Oh well. Right, catch you all later. Bye for now.